नमस्कार नमस्कार मॅडम. आज जी आमच्या वांगडा गॅस्ट आसा ती जावन आसा Adv.Kshitija गांवकर मॅडम. ती सध्या एक एडवोकेटा पासून ती इव्हेंट मॅनेजर कशी जाली किंवा ती प्रोडक्शनान कशी कितें सांबाळटा सगळे ह्या गोष्टी जाणपाक गावतले. एक एडवोकेटा पासून एक इव्हेंट्सान वचप ही फूल वेगळीच गजाल आसा. दोनूय गजाली सगळ्यो डिफरंट आसा. आमकां जाणपाक गावतले ती कशी गेली, कित्याक गेली, तो हार्डवर्क स्मार्ट वर्क कसो कितें आसता हे सगळ्या आमकां गजाली हितून जाणपाक गावतले. आमकां एक आयकपाक खुशी येता की तुमी पयलीं एडवोकेट आसले आनी मागीर प्रोडक्शनान येयलो. ही जर्नी आमची आमकां हा पळय फूल आयकपाक जाय. एडवोकेट एक हेतूर कसो वळटा प्रोडक्शनान, कित्याक दोनूय फील्ड वेगळेच आहा आख्खे. फूल थियरी म्हण किंवा प्रॅक्टिकल वर्क म्हण दोनूय फूल डिफरंट आहा. सो आमकां तुमची जर्नी आयकपाक जाय. सो तुमी आमकां मातशी थोडी बालपणाची स्टार्टींग सुरवातीक आठवणी सांगा तुमचे कशें कितें आसलें, सो तुमी एडवोकेट कित्याक जाले आनी मागीर कित्याक गेले, ही सगळी आमकां ओवरऑल स्टोरी आयकपाक जाय तुमची.
Yes. So, being an advocate, like घरान सगळे लॉ वातावरण एक तर आणि like my father is into all the labor law stuff, being a union leader, and my brother is a Supreme Court advocate. My sister-in-law is also a Supreme Court advocate. So ते एक हे जाल्ले की बाबा चला हांवूय एक advocate जातलें. So I went into law. I was studying in VM Gaonkar College of Law. आणि मागीर तितूंतल्यान since I passed out in 2017, I started my practice with my brother and my father. Like दोगांचे हांव पळयतालें, like labor laws and other laws.
खूब हेल्प जाली.
Ha. So I was like in that only. But later on I felt like no, this is not happening with me. आणि खंय तरी इव्हेंट्सान पयलींच्यान एक आवड आसली. लायक ऑर्गनायझिंग इव्हेंट्स आणि अशे बारीक बारीक घरानूय म्हण अशे सरप्रायझीस दिवप दुसऱ्यांक, घरातल्या मेंबर्सांक किंवा फ्रेंड्सांक केन्ना सरप्राईज प्लॅन्स करप अशें. सो back of the mind, this events was always I was into an organization called Voice of Students. So आम्ही अशे रियालिटी शो केल्लो, मागीर अशे acting singing danceचे events केल्ले.
केन्ना करताले तुमी कॉलेज टाइम?
This is college times, means you can say after 2013 onwards or something like that. So I was into that that organization actually got me into events, like how to कशे तालुकान वचप, कशे लोकांकडे उलोवप, कशे पेरेंट्सा कडेन कन्विन्स करप, कशे ते सांबाळप, कशे मॅनेजमेंट करप. सो हे थंयसून माझी जर्नी एक्चुअली स्टार्ट जाली एंड दॅट्स हाव आय गॉट इन टू इव्हेंट्स एंड देन आय थॉट दॅट लॉ इज नॉट हॅपनिंग नाव. लॉ इज नॉट लॉ इज लायक बंद अशें म्हणू शकचे ना हांव, बिकॉज इट इज ऑलवेज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग. अँड म्हाका आजुनूय इव्हेंट्स हितून म्हण किंवा हांव जे आतां फिल्म लायन्सान आसा हे आसा तितून म्हाका अजून लॉ हो ऑलवेज
तुम्ही एक्चुअली लॉ यूज करतात?
खूप लॉ यूज करता, बिकॉज आय हॅड टू मेक सर्टन एग्रीमेंट्स विथ द कास्ट.
मॅम म्हाका तुमकां परत बॅक व्हरपाक जाय, तुमचें चायल्डहूड आयकपाक जाय. म्हळ्यार एक्चुअली स्कूल लायफान तुमी कशें कितें करताले, तुमी कशें आसता, नॉटी गर्ल, कशें कितें आसतालें तुमचें वातावरण?
माय चायल्डहूड वॉज डेफिनेटली इंटरेस्टिंग, but I was not good in studies, very bad in studies till 10th standard. म्हणजे अशें दिसतालें की 10th स्टँडर्डान 80 पडटा काय, म्हणजे इतली स्लो आशिल्लें. लायक आय वॉज व्हेरी बट गो टू सी एक्स्ट्रा करिक्युलर आय वॉज गुड. I mean, doing something creative, doing something craft material stuff and all. In that, I was always there. But with studies like history, geography, or science, maths, it was very bad till 10th. मागीर स्टील मॅनेज टू गेट अ फर्स्ट क्लास इन 10th. अँड सगळ्यांनी दिसले की चलो सायन्स घेतले. सगळ्यांचे एक असतं की बाबा फर्स्ट क्लास मेळ्ळे की सायन्स. बट आय वॉज नॉट ऑफ दॅट टायप, बिकॉज आय वॉज लायक चलो लेट्स गो फॉर आर्ट्स. लायक म्हाका घरच्यांनी म्हटलें ओके फायन, तुझे सायन्स जावचें ना, तू आर्ट्स घे, बिकॉज कॉमर्सूय म्हाका आय डोंट वॉन्टेड टू गो फॉर कॉमर्स. सो आय टूक एडमिशन्स इन PS फर्मागुडी अँड आय वॉज इन टू आर्ट स्ट्रीम. I don't know what happened to me in 11th and 12th, but खंय तरी स्टडीजान इंटरेस्ट येवपाक लागलो. So it was like I had my one sir, my professor, political science professor called named Kardos sir. He literally molded me into a different person, like with keeping my academics plus my extracurricular. Like कितेंय कॉम्पिटिशन येवं, like आमकां नोटिसीस येताल्यो तेन्ना, सो कितेंय कॉम्पिटिशन्स येवं, I was the first one to raise my hand. Whatever it is, it will be a dance, it will be singing, it will be a theater, drama, anything. I was the first. Elocution competition, anything. So once I got this notice, like tomorrow was the competition and today the notice come and I just raised my hand. It was something on blood donation, if I'm not wrong. And I just wrote something because maga बरोवपाक खूब आवडटा. So I wrote this a piece on blood donation stuff, and like जेन्ना स्टेजीर गेले, I stood on the stage, I gave my speech, and I was literally stammering, that nervousness and all these things. But जेन्ना prizes announced जाले, तेन्ना like my name was taken third.
Third.
So yes, third prize, and I was very shocked की इतले सगळे मिस्टेक्स हांवें करून, because I know that it was माझ्याकडे सारको जावना, I didn't give my 100%.
फर्स्ट टाइम असले उलय.
It was my first time on a very stage performance, and that too मायकाच्या समोर केन्ना अशें उलोवय नाशिल्ले पयलीं and all. So after that, but when I came back, I was very happy कि I got a third prize to my college and this and that. Whether it is third or first or second doesn't matter, but it was a prize. And that time participation was also a big thing for me. And today, till date, I believe like winning is not important. Participating in anything is very important, which I literally tell to everybody. So thaisun, and that actually gave me a boost, and it always kept me motivating to participate in further competitions म्हण किंवा आणि थंयसून मागीर ती जर्नी जी आसा ती स्टार्ट जाली, लायक कॉम्पिटिशन्सान सदांच पार्टिसिपेट करप, कितेंय जावं तें मागीर डान्स, सिंगींग, एनीथींग, लायक लिटरली एनीथींग. So like even if you are wrong, even if you go give your worst performance, it's okay, but you participate.
आणि एक नॉर्मली जातात धाकटे असताना की आम्ही आपली कोणी फ्रेंड आहा जाल्यार एक मोठे फ्रेंड दिसले मोठे म्हणप की अशें म्हणप.
Exactly, because माझे it has been through like being a very heavy chubby stuff and all, like हांव पयलींच्यान अशें, like since my childhood and this that, but body shaming has always come in my journey, and but I don't get sad or whatever it is, I face it. Like being into dance, I'm even a classical dancer, like I've studied Bharatnatyam for 6 years, and thoi sudha dansan, it's like dance is all about flexibilities. So I was like the most flexible. Yes, I studied Bharatnatyam for 6 years,
6 years.
under my guru Sindhu Nair. So she's in Australia right now. But like थंय माझी जर्नी, मागीर थंयचे आमकां एग्जाम्स आसताल्यो, डान्साच्यो एग्जाम्स आसताल्यो, थंय सुद्दां डिस्टिंक्शन घेवप, हे घेवप, खंय तरी एक ते मोटिवेट जायत वयताले की येस, यू कॅन डू इट मोर एंड मोर, यू कॅन डू इट फर्दर. सो तशें जालें, एंड दॅट हाव दॅट जर्नी जस्ट कंटिन्यूज.
आणि परत म्हाका मागीर विचारपाक जाय तुमकां, परत एक एडवोकेट जर्नी व्हरपाक जाय. एक तुमी हायकोर्टान सुद्दां प्रॅक्टीस केल्ली आहा, सो एक हायकोर्टान वचप इज समथींग बीग नॉर्मल मनशा खातीर सुद्दां. नांव आयकूनच भंय दिसता हायकोर्ट. तुमी प्रॅक्टीस केली, सो तो एक्सपिरियन्स तुमचो कसो आसलो?
Actually, I was practicing under my brother, Adv.Kshitija Gaonkar, and like I finished my law in 2017, and soon after that, I went practice join केली. So it was more of all civil matters, and criminal खूप कमी आशिल्ले, आणि आपले लेबर मॅटर्स चड आशिल्ले, कित्याक पप्पाच्या सायडींतल्यान ते सगळे ऑल दिस वर्कर्स एंड मॅनेजमेंट केसीस. बट खंय तरी एक ते म्हणटात न्ही, फूल इंटरेस्ट घेवन तुमी कामाकडे एक असतं, ती एक वेगळेच असतं, ते माझे जायनाशिल्ले. बीइंग इनटू लॉ स्टफ, I used to go to courts, I used to take dates, तेन्ना junior we used to do that only, taking dates or taking adjournments and this and that. But खंय तरी जेन्ना फायल रिसर्च करपाचो प्रश्न येतालो किंवा आनी कितें येतालें, that time it was all about like ना, खंय तरी इंटरेस्ट लागना, मन लागना ह्या गोष्टी. But one fine day, I literally had to cross-examine in an industrial tribunal where there was a matter, and judge did not give me a date. Judge म्हटले no adjournment, you cross-examine. What if your senior is not there? You cross-examine. And I was not having my file also with me. Nothing I was having. And opposite partyचा lawyer असा, witness असा. And I was like, okay, fine. And literally the opposite lawyer was very cooperative, so he gave me his file, and I literally cross-examined because our documents was also there in that. So जेन्ना cross-examine केले, जाले सगळे, everything was done, पेपर तेच्यांनी काढले सगळे पेपर्स, डॉक्युमेंट्स, थंय साइन मारली, सगळे जाले. At the end, when I come home, my father tells me that judge called me and told that your daughter did a good job.
First time.
फर्स्ट टाइम
हा.
आशिल्लें म्हजें क्रॉस एक्झामिनेशन. बट त्या दिसा हांव अशें डिसायड करता की बाबा हांव आनी लॉ फुडें प्रॅक्टीस करचें ना. I tell my father ki I want to do event management. And that is the day when I got the praisings from a judge saying ki baba
तुम्ही त्याच दिसा पण डिसिजन कित्याक खातीर म्हण घेतली अशी
it's
अचानक?
not about त्याच दिसा because I
हा.
actually चितिल्लें की हांव आतां
हा.
ह्या सायडीक सोडून इव्हेंट मॅनेजमेंट परस्यू करतलें, खंय तरी इव्हेंट मॅनेजमेंट शिकतलें. बट usually always people say की practical knowledge is more important than theory. सो मागीर खंय तरी हांव तें इव्हेंट मॅनेजमेंट फुडें स्टडी करूं ना, बट खंय तरी प्रॅक्टिकल नॉलेज घेत रावलें. सो दॅट इज वेर इट हॅपन्ड.
पण ऍक्च्युअली इव्हेंट मॅनेजमेंट आता पळयल्यार खुबशे कॉम्पिटिशन्स जाल्ले आसात. सो तुमी त्या टायमार कॉम्पिटिशन्स तुम्ही बॅलन्स काय करताले किंवा तुमकां काय दिसलें की बाबा ऍक्च्युअली इव्हेंट मॅनेज करप इज खूब हार्ड पडटा ऍक्च्युअली गोष्ट. एक चेड्याचे कडेन नॉर्मली जायना. सो आपूण कशें कितें करतलें ऑल दॅट थिंग्स क्वेश्चन्स
Thing
येतात
is,
पळय.
see, the thing what you love, you can do it to
Yeah.
any extent. And event was such a field of mine ki it is my everything. It's my baby. Like कितेंय म्हण खंयचो इव्हेंट असो. Suppose you are doing an event. I won't say your event. I will say it's our event. It's like it's my baby too. Like जेन्ना तूं जर दुसऱ्यांचो इव्हेंट म्हणून करतले तुका तितलो इंटरेस्ट येवचो ना. बट तूं तोच इव्हेंट आपलो समजून करतले तेन्ना तुका अशें दिसतलें की बाबा हा दिस इज हांगा सक्सेस येतलो. So I always saw that event management today also there are a lot of competition. इतल्यो कंपनीज येयल्या इवन गोवा म्हण किंवा आनी खंय म्हण. Like there is lot of competition, but wherever till date I have worked for into events field, it's like I have enjoyed every bit of it. I've enjoyed and plus I've managed to fulfill that task. की कितले पर्यंत ते मॅनेजमेंट करू शकता and all, and I've given my best.
तुम्ही स्टार्टिंग फेज कहो क्रॉस केला ऍक्च्युअली? स्टार्टिंग फेज इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट असतात की त्या इझी म्हटले होत जाल्यार.
Starting phase is very difficult, like being a struggler and this that, because I had told ki baba I now I've left this law side दोरून हांवें जेन्ना एंट्री केली इव्हेंट्सान आनी बाकीच्या हितून. I first started with 2 studios called photography and cinematography under them, and मागीर हांव फोटोशूट्साक वयताले, लायक व्हिडिओ शूट्साक वयताले तेंचे. कॅमेरा कसो ऑपरेट करपाचो शिकले, फोटोग्राफी शिकले with them. So I was into this. And खंय तरी income was not coming in a big thing. खंय तरी धाकट्या हितून येतालो income, like very small things income used to come. But I was happy. Like back of the mind एक खुशी मेळटाली.
आपल्याला ती गजाल आपण करता.
लायक एक हॅपीनेस असले की बाबा दिस इज हॅपनिंग. अँड खंय तरी अशें जातालें एक एकदां की you like what if I don't earn more, what if I don't get paid more, सदांच फ्री काय अशें ना की हांवें फ्री काम्स करूं ना. वी हॅव वर्क फॉर लायक स्टार्टिंग फेज वी ऑल वर्क फॉर फ्री अँड वी हॅव डन अ लॉट ऑफ फ्री वर्क. बट आता खंय तरी त्याची व्हॅल्यू एक वेगळीच येता. मीन्स इतलें काम करून आज खंय तरी ते तुझे म्हणतात की हार्ड वर्क पेज ऑफ. सो इट लिटरली
स्टार्टिंग तुम्ही खंयचे इव्हेंट्स घेऊन स्टार्ट केल्लो ऍक्च्युअली? तो क्लिअरिटी मातशें आमकां आयकपा जाय की समथिंग डिफिकल्ट आसता.
Starting my thing was a ad film actually, of under my one mentor. So थंय हांवें स्टार्ट केलें एज अ ऑन सेट जे कितें लागता पळय प्रोडक्शन म्हण कोऑर्डिनेशन एंड मॅनेजमेंट. दॅट वॉज माय फर्स्ट टेक. I was actually had zero knowledge about ad films and this. म्हाका कांयच खबर नाशिल्लें because new things to me. No? It was actually a new thing to me, so I didn't knew anything. So, but then I खंय तरी ते एक फुडें वचत रावलें आनी खंय तरी ती एक आवड आनी निर्माण जाली की या हेही करू शकता आता. सो that time after that I did events like स्त्री शक्ती म्हणून एक केल्लो for the women. It was means under somebody, and थंयसून खूपशे इव्हेंट्स असे चालूच झाले. इट्स लायक देर इज नो एंड टू इव्हेंट. आय डीड इफी, आय डीड इफी नाशिल्लें हांव एज अ प्रोग्रामींग एक्झिक्युटिव्ह अँड दिस दॅट. इफी अजूनही चालू आसा लायक एव्हरीथिंग. अँड देन रिसेंटली आय हॅव डन फिफा अंडर वुमन्स अंडर 17 वुमन्स वर्ल्ड कपाक हांवें काम केल्लें. And after that, like lot of events like म्हणजे आय कॅनॉट नेम इट, लाईक देर आर सो मेनी इव्हेंट्स.
एक आपण नॉर्मली काय अशें आयकपाक की कॉन्टॅक्ट बिल्डिंग आणि कॉन्टॅक्ट बिल्ड करता सांबाळून दवरप इज खूप इम्पॉर्टंट असता. सो तुम्ही हे कशें बॅलन्स करता किंवा कशें करपाचें थोडक्यात सांगपाक शकता तुम्ही?
इव्हेंट्स म्हणजे अबाउट
हा.
कॉन्टॅक्ट, इट्स लाईक वेर एव्हर आय गो,
हा.
लाईक टुडे जरी म्हाका प्रोजेक्ट ना एक किंवा माझं आय डोंट हॅव एनी इव्हेंट म्हण किंवा म्हाका कितें असो सद्या आय एम नॉट इन्वॉल्ड इन समथींग, बट येट देर इज सम इव्हेंट हॅपनिंग आउट समवेअर, आय विल सी टू दॅट आय गो फॉर इट.
हा, ओके.
I will go for it and I will do that networking. I सुद्धा जर हांव इफीक जर हांव एज अ व्हॉलंटियर पार्टिसिपेट करना, बट खंय तरी जर इफीक हांव वयता जाल्यार आय विल सी दॅट आय मेक कॉन्टॅक्ट्स विथ द पीपल अराउंड मी. Like that is the main thing I do, because this people literally gives you lot of knowledge. तुका ते खबरूय नासता की बाबा हे चलता फिल्म इंडस्ट्रीन म्हण किंवा आनी खंयच्या इंडस्ट्रीन म्हण, but it is like when you talk to some people with having a same mindset, it gives you another level of energy ki where you stand, आणि तुका ते आणि मोटिवेट करता खंय तरी आणि फुडें वचपाक, like okay, these things can be done by you. So that is one thing, and such how the contacts are built. Like,
आणि तुम्ही डिफरंट फिल्डांनी काम केल्लें आसा आणि वेरियस लोकां वांगडा मेळटा. सो हाव यू हँडल दॅट की तुमचो तो एक्सपिरियन्स कसो आसा?
it's like for me, जेन्ना जेन्ना म्हाका एक काम येत येला, like any work it is related to events or any, everywhere I have people have recommended me, like lot of people, my mentors, my people around me, my friends म्हण किंवा आणि कोणी म्हण, they have recommended me ki yeah, Kshitija is right, Kshitija is the someone who can work for it, she can do the work, like this is the right thing, only she can do it, like त्याचे on backstage management म्हण किंवा coordination purpose, management purpose, like every whatever task. So that's how it is, and because हांवें मिडियानूय काम केलां, I was working for Prime TV, so थंय as a social media I was
एक्सपिरियन्स सांगा कित्याक टीव्ही वयले गोष्टी आमकां वेगळ्याच आसता आणि भितर काम करण्याचे वेगळें आसता.
like I worked for very like few months though, but it was a different experience working on a channel that to Goa's local media channels. So thoi I was actually working as a social media executive, but थंय एक वेगळोच एटमॉस्फियर आशिल्लो, कशें लायक बिकॉज सोशल मिडियाचेर तेन्ना म्हाका काय खबर नाशिल्लो, दॅट वॉज ऑल्सो अ न्यू थिंग टू मी एक्चुअली, बट आय लर्न इट, मीन्स वट एवर टास्क न्यू थिंग्स आय पीपल गिव इट टू मी नो, आय ग्रास्प इट. म्हणजे म्हाज्यान ते एक जाता की म्हाका आवड आसा नवीन कितें शिकपाची, लायक कितेंय आसूं तें, वट एवर वर्क इट इज, इफ देर इज समथींग न्यू आय विल टेक दॅट इंटरेस्ट अँड वर्क टुवर्ड्स इट. अँड चॅनल म्हटल्यार एक जाता टीव्हीचेर हे ते, म्हणजे बट दो वी वर लायक बॅक हँड वर्किंग, सो इतले हे नाशिल्ले की ऑन स्क्रीन कशें आसता. बट फ्रँकली स्पीकिंग दिस इज माय फर्स्ट ऑन कॅमेरा इंटरव्यू, सो आय एम ऑल्सो लायक डोंट.
तशें ना, ते एक्चुअली आमची नॉर्मल इंटरव्यू डायरेक्टली पेश येता, सो कट पेश काय जायना. सो नॉर्मल जे टीव्हीर जातात तितून मिडिया असतात, दाखयता एक एकदां डिफरंट पार्ट कट्स जातात, सो ऑन बॅकअप कितें आसता तेंचे
तशें काय नासता, लायक वट आय हॅव सीन, लायक ऑब्वियसली देर आर सम एडिट्स अँड ऑल if there is some fumble or whatever, but usually whatever interviews I have seen from my eyes, it was all like whatever goes in a flow, like थंय maybe त्या लोकांक एक्सपिरियन्सूय आसता इंटरव्यूज दिवपाचो, whoever comes on media, but yeah.
ना, आणि एक्चुअली नॉर्मली आमी अशें आयकलां मिडिया वयल्यान की मिडिया वाल्यांक सवय आसता की नेगेटिव्ह गोश्ट चड फोर्स करून दाखोवप मिडियांचेर, सो कितल्या पर्यंत खरें आसा तुमी सांगपाक शकता, ऑलरेडी काम केलां म्हणून.
इतले आय डोंट नो, ऑब्वियसली वी हॅव सीन लायक ऑन द नॅशनल मिडिया ऑल्सो अँड दिस, बट आय थिंक गोवान इतले आमी नेगेटिव्ह इम्पॅक्ट दाखयना, मे बी, आय डोंट नो.
मॅडम एक्चुअली डिजनी प्रोजेक्ट आसलो त्याच्या बद्दल आमकां थोडें आयकपाक जाय.
Actually, it was a phase where COVID चालू आशिल्लो, and it was हांव कोविडाच्या पयलीं मुंबय आशिल्लें, like I was working for a art production company, which was a very different experience, because जे मुंबईन जाता आणि गोवान जाता, it is a very, you can say, जमीन आसमान का फरक. But it was completely a very amazing experience, and Mumbai teaches you to be independent. It teaches a lot. Mumbai teaches you a lot. आणि खंय तरी ती नॉलेज घेऊन आज हांव हांगा इम्प्लिमेंट करपाक सोदता. Means the people gives you task and you have to go from one corner to another corner to search a simple thing. Means suppose एका सेटाचेर जर तुका ह्या कलराचे पड्डे जाय जाल्यार तुका त्याच कलराचे पड्डे सोदचे पडटा. Like it is that minute details, like very much. So that was a different experience in Mumbai. एक एक सेट असतं सपोज फिल्माचो किंवा एड शूटाचो. त्या सेटाक कितें कितें लागता, त्या सेटाक कितें बारीकांतली बारीक गोश्ट जाय, खंय लायट पडपाक जाय, खंय कितें मीन्स इट ऑन स्क्रीन इट विल लूक लायक अ रियल हाऊस or real everything, but at the same time it is all fake there. So it is a very different thing. But when I came down, my COVID laglo, and unfortunately I had to come to back to Goa, like, and then everybody was scared at that moment of time. बट जेन्ना लॉकडाऊन लागलो तेन्नाच आदले दिसाची लास्ट फ्लायट पकडून वी वर बॅक टू गोवा. सो आता म्हटलें कोविडान करतली कितें, लायक आय एम अ पर्सन हू कॅन नॉट सिट आयडल, म्हाज्यान जायना. इट्स लायक आय हॅव टू डू समथींग ऑर इदर. सो आय स्टार्टेड विथ लायक अशेंच युट्यूबार व्हिडिओज पळोवप, हे करप ते करप. आनी तेन्ना इतलेंय काय खबर नाशिल्लें की रिल्स म्हण, हे म्हण, इंस्टाग्राम. आय वॉज नॉट अवेअर ऑफ ऑल दीस थिंग्स. सो आय स्टार्टेड विथ बेकिंग. Like again a complete different thing in my life which I never did. म्हणजे केन्ना कोर्स करू ना, केन्ना कांयच करू ना.
युट्यूबावयल्यान पळोवन तुमी शिकले.
युट्यूबा वयल्यान पळोवन शिकले आनी खंय तरी बेकिंग सुरू केलें. बेकिंग केलें, लायक देर वॉज अ ओव्हन एट होम. सो चल म्हटलें करया, कितें तरी करया, कसो तरी टायमपास. आनी कोविड टायम यू नो, लायक एवरीबडी यूज टू कुक समथींग ऑर इदर इन दॅट होम, एंड लायक तितूनच टायमपास जातालो. सो बट स्टील आय स्टार्टेड विथ बेकिंग. आनी खंय तरी म्हाज्या फ्रेंड्सांनी म्हाका सांगलें की why don't you start selling? Okay. And I was like, no yaar, I'm not that confident to sell. It's like तुमका खावयता तितले पुरो हा. Like but then my friend always gave me a boost, like for to start, let's see how well it takes. And I literally started. I gave my venture named as the cake house and all. आणि घरातल्यानूच सुरू केल्ले, घरातल्यानूच. And I got lot of orders. Like I was not very good with artistic stuff, but very simple. किंवा ते आता fondant येतात, cakes आणि so I was not good at that. Then my mother helped me out with that and all. आणि खंय तरी हे झालं. आता सध्या माझी ती जर्नी मातशी ऑन होल्ड आसा ड्यू टू माय हेक्टिक शेड्युल्स. बट खंय तरी लायक 2-3 वर्सां जाली आता. आय वॉज इन टू दॅट केक थिंग, but I was managing the cake things also and managing my events also. So that was happening. And jenna in this between of the year, I got this Disney project where I got a call from a Goa agency only who had got that project. It's like, we want an assistant director for our main director who was on board. I was like, and I never did a work of direction. And केन्नाच डिरेक्शनाचें काम करूं नाशिल्लें, because always it was coordination, management. But then when I went to the set, थंय एक तो set आशिल्लो and all, and I got to work with Rob. ते पोगोचेर मॅड म्हणून शो येतालो पळय, त्या मनशा वांगडा I got to work that person. सो बिकॉज खंय तरी चायल्डहुडांतल्यान ताका पळयत येयल्ली की बाबा थंयसून ती क्रिएटीव स्टफ किंवा आर्ट स्टफ, क्राफ्ट स्टफ, ताका त्या मनशाक फोन करताले आनी खंय तरी तेज्या वांगडा काम करपाची इट वॉज अ डिफरंट लेवल ऑफ एक्साइटमेंट की I got to work with the person whom I used to follow in my childhood with regards to some craft material or whatever it was. And through COVID time, we had to all the precautions we had to follow. We had to put that PPP kit and all. We were looking like very aliens over there. But it was a different experience altogether. कशे मॉनिटरान हे करप, कशी लॉग शीट्स करप, कशे कॉल शीट्स करप. So that was again a different experience, which I ended. It was almost a 1-2 weeks shoot in Goa itself. So तो एक वेगळोच एक्सपिरियन्स आशिल्लो, से लायक अ एक्सपिरियन्स which taught me a lot. So that was
आणि जर तुमकां जर सांगचें म्हटल्यार एक मेसेज दिवपाक जाय, जर स्पेशली युथांक, स्पेशली लेडीज युथांक जी एक्चुअली खुबशीं आपली चेडवां आपूण मोठी आहा म्हणटा, आपूण कितें करपाक शकता, खुबशे ताका डिमोटिवेट करता, तेंच्या खातीर तुमच्या कडल्यान मेसेज वयची. खुबशीं जाणां रॉंग समजतात.
See, first of all, size, your looks doesn't matter anything. What matters is you, and what you can perceive and what you can give it to others. Today, if हांव इतल्या इतल्याकडे एंगेज आसा. लायक आय एम नॉट ओनली इन वन म्हणटा, आय एम नॉट ओनली ऑन वन बोट. ऍक्च्युली दे से दोन कडे पाय दवरप ना, पण माझे पाय खूप कडे आसा. सो इट्स लायक
डिफरंट नॉलेज गावता न्ही.
different field, different knowledge, different people you meet. Like today I am in events field. I'm working with many event firms. Today I am also working for productions, different productions. I'm working for various people. Like I'm working for Omkaranama Productions with music videos, mud, kiva त्याच्या means about his writings or whatever it is. So everything, like I'm working also for Rajeshri Creations. I'm working for Creative Factory. So there are different channels what I'm working for, and kaitari every channel has a different thing to learn from. Like if I take my events, then I learn from events everything to go to the deep roots of events. If I'm working for Creative Factories about ad film, short films, going in the deep roots of short films and ad films. Like every has a different working with Omkaranama Production, it is about music videos and rest of the other things, even short films and all. So थंय एक म्युझिक व्हिडिओचे कशे असता, एक ऍड फिल्माचे कशे असता, एक शॉर्ट फिल्माचे कशे असता, आणि एक इव्हेंट्सचे कशे असता. एव्हरीथिंग हॅज अ डिफरंट थिंग. बट टुडेज यूथ इज सो एनर्जेटिक. लायक इवन आता आमची जे क्रिएटर्स पळयता आमी, इन्फ्लुएन्सर्स पळयता आमी, इतले एनर्जेटिक आसा सगळी जाणां की टुडे बीइंग इन गोवा वी ऍक्च्युली कॅन गिव्ह आउट लॉट मेनी थिंग्स. पयलीं अशें म्हणटाले ना, गोवा म्हटल्यार काय ना, हांगा हें ना, सगळ्यांक भायर वचपाचें आसलें. बट खंय तरी आज म्हाकाय दिसता, आनी आय लिटरली डू इट विथ माय अदर पीपल, की बीइंग इन गोवा, लेट्स डू इट. लेट्स फेस इट. हर्डल्स विल कम युअर वे. खुबशे हर्डल्स येतले.
सपोर्ट सुद्धा करतात.
एक्झॅक्टली, सपोर्टूय तुका मेळटलो, बट तुजी जी कन्सिस्टन्सी आसा पळय ती तुवें दवरपाक जाय. If you remove one video or if you remove one film and after 2-3 years you are disappeared, nobody will see that thing in you. But today if you keep that consistency in you, then people will feel that this person is doing something. People will start noting you, की बाबा observing you, because आजकाल अशें आसा न्ही, लोक ऑब्झर्व करतात की बाबा हो मनीस कितपर्यंत करता, ह्या मनशान खरेंच पोटेन्शियल आसा की ना. So that is very important, and consistency is very important. Consistency, communication, and whatever thing you want to do, just have that passion. What I always tell to other people, have that passion what you want to do. तू खरेंच तू तुझ्या पॅशनाच्या मोगान पड, जाल्यार तू खंय तरी तू ते फुडें पावपाक व्हरतलो.
बरोबर. आणि नॉर्मली आता एक म्हाका क्वेश्चन याद येयलो की नॉर्मली खंयसरूय जाल्यार चेडवा म्हणटा कितें करतली, रिजेक्शन. सो तुमकां केन्ना इव्हेंट गावतना चेडू आपल्या हेच्याकडे इव्हेंट दिवया ना, कशें बी तुमकां केन्ना जाला?
नो, नॉट एट ऑल. माझ्या वांगडा अशें केन्ना जावना, बिकॉज आय हॅव वर्क फॉर, even I've worked for 48 hours also, means at a time, like 2 days at a time without hardly taking rest. We have worked on sets. So it's like, for me, like maka, actually being a girl, we face a lot of things, and the thing is घरा बेगिनी येवपा जाय, 7च्या आत घरात, and this and that. I face that every day till date from my parents, but I am not that way. It's like because event field doesn't have time. ताका टाइम ही गोष्ट ना. इव्हेंट म्हण, फिल्म लाईन म्हण, किंवा कितेंय म्हण, इट डजंट हॅव टाइम. सो इट्स लायक म्हाका 2 जाताली, 3 जाताली रातची. सो इट्स लायक, बट स्टील आय ट्रॅव्हल अलोन. I used to travel alone at that night also, alone. It's like I'm that very strong enough to face it. And I have also worked for many shows like this, which I had to start the show at 9 and I had to end it by like 11-12. But I had to travel all the way from Kandolim and to Ponda at that night. So I have done. So there are no rejections have come as such, and oh, she's a girl, hare yaar, usko late hoga, wo hoga. No, that never happened with me. Because wherever I worked, wherever the first thing asked me, do you have time issues? I'm like, no time issues. Means I'm flexible with any timings. So that is. So kenna as a 9 to 5 job ho kennaच करू ना.
त्याचं मोस्टली कोणाला नाका होता. ते नॉर्मली आणि करपाक जाय. नॉर्मली जे आमचे यंगस्टर असतात, जे 22 ते 25 वर्सांपर्यंत, इज समथिंग इज डिफिकल्ट किंवा फेस करपाक समथिंग डिफरंट पडटा, किंवा डिफिकल्ट खूप येता. कितें करप, कितें ना, मेनी क्वेश्चन्स पडटा. सो तांकां लागून एक एडवायस किंवा तेंच्यांनी कितें करचें अशें एक.
See, during college and all, after you pass out, tumka dista, after graduation mostly, people are still confused. Nowadays youths are very confused ki kide karap na. Some people are very firm ki baba I want to become a doctor, I want to become an engineer, whatever it
त्यांची
is.
लँग्वेज वेगळी आहे.
हा, सो बट खंय तरी थोडी जी आर्टिस्टिक असतात, आर्टिस्टिक अँड वे क्रिएटिव्ह असतात, तांकां दिसतात की आमी कितें वेगळें करपाक जाय, आमी कितें तरी एक मागीर थोडी जाणां फायन आर्ट्सान वयता, मागीर आनी artistic fieldan वयता. Some people want to become an actor, some people want to become into all this direction line and all. But my only advice to these people are do what you love. If you love what you want to do, if you keep that thing in you की तुमकां जर ती गोष्ट आवडटा ती तुम्ही करा आणि तुमकां दिसता तितून तुमकां फुडें सक्सेस मेळटा. अशेंय असतात एक एकदां की एज यू गो यू थिंक की बाबा नो आय वोंट गेट थ्रू दिस, म्हाका दिसना की म्हाका हितून सक्सेस मेळटलो की ना, बट देन यू ट्राय टू फिगर आउट ऑप्शन्स. ओके की बाबा what if I do this will be better. Try it out. I would rather say try it out because हांवेन माझ्या लायफान इतले ऑप्शन्स ट्राय केल्या because I'm maybe still figuring out what I want to do. But though my event is my forte, my all this production line and my event line is my forte, I always into it that I love what I do. If you love what you do, don't think about money. Money will eventually come. You will get paid, your efforts will definitely get paid, and which will be observed by people, or which people definitely knows ki baba she does the right thing or he does the right thing. So जे करपाक जाय तुमकां ते तुम्ही करात आणि फुडें सरात. So that is what I would like to tell.
आणि हो व्हिडिओ सोपोवच्या पयलीं किंवा डिस्कशन करच्या पयलीं जस्ट नॉर्मली धरपाक जाय की लायफाचे सक्सेस प्रत्येका खातीर वेगळे वेगळे असतात. सो तुमच्या खातीर एक्चुअली डेफिनेशन कितें सक्सेस किंवा कितें आसपाक जाय?
For me, success as a definition, I wouldn't say anything, but life is a journey. It's a very short journey. We don't know. We have not seen tomorrow. आम्ही फाल्यांचो दीस केन्नाच पळोवना. So जो दीस येता तो दीस तूं कितलो प्रोडक्टिव्ह, कितलो तूं तेजो त्या दिसाचो कितलो तूं you will make it worth. Like today, suppose today I'm here giving you an interview. I did some productive thing today.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. Like do something which you will make memories for lifetime, which will tomorrow you will tell your other generations ki yeah, this was my time.
Yeah.
Means that is your success when you will tell people. Like eventually we come across so many things. Like I being into events and all. Events and खुबश्यो गोष्टी अशें जाता की खंय तरी खुबश्यो गडबड जाता. बट लोकांक तो बरो दिसता. बट कोण इव्हेंटान भितर असता तांकां अशें दिसता की यार ना हे हांगा चड बरें जावं शकतलें. बट खंय तरी लोकांक तो आवडटा आनी लोक म्हणटा की तुमी खरो बरो इव्हेंट केलो. दॅट इज आवर सक्सेस. When people tell me ki baba you did really nice with any regards to anything, there are a lot of criticism which you gonna face, very lot of I personally face lot of criticism with regards to anything. खंयचोय प्रोजेक्ट असो हांव criticism face, but I am always welcome to criticism. It's like म्हाका तुमी म्हाज्यो बऱ्यो गोष्टी मागीर सांगा पण वायट गोष्टी म्हाका पयलीं सांगात so that I can improve. So that is what I always tell. So success is when फुडचो मनीस जेन्ना तुका येवन सांगता की yeah, this was the best thing ever we see or ever we have seen or whatever it is, थंय खंय तरी दिसता की yeah, this is your success.
ओके. लास्ट एक आमच्या कडल्यान एक म्हाजो प्रश्न आसा की एक ऑनेस्ट रिव्यू तुमी दिवचो. आमी पयलो आसा आमचे इंटरव्यू सुद्दां मोस्टली. सो तेज्या खातीर एक ऑनेस्ट रिव्यू दिवचो किंवा तुमकां कितें दिसता की चेंजीस कितें जावपाक जाय समथींग that we can change this in something.
Definitely not changes. I would like to tell anything, but see what tu je कितें करता. I've seen your videos and I'm very glad today that you have called me on board with this interview. But कित्याक खंय तरी अशें दिसलें की कोणे तरी तुका ऑब्जर्व केलें आनी तुका दिसलें कोणाक तरी की बाबा तुजी इंटरव्यू घेवशी. बिकॉज डेफिनेटली दिस इज माय फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू ऑन कॅमेरा. I've given lot of interviews on paper and all, but केन्ना अशी on camera interview हांवेन दिवना आशिल्ली. So like खंय तरी अशें बरें दिसता की you are reaching out to people, you are giving platform to the people who really wanna come up. की बाबा खंय तरी they should be noticed. What are they giving out to the society or what are they doing to the people out there. So it is a very good thing and I really congratulate you to doing such a great job. So I would say keep doing it, keep continuing because consistency is important.
मॅम तुमचे जेन्ना खूप कितें गजाली शिकपाक गावले. मे बी आमच्या ऑडियन्स म्हणटा एक्चुअली फॅमिलीज म्हणटा तांकां खूप गजाली शिकपाक गावला आसतलें. सो तुमी एक्सपिरियन्स शेअर केला बद्दल खूप खूप
थँक्यू.